Maybe
Nice.
like drop some sort of massive bomb on them before we leave to sink their ship.
Say that one more time for everyone to just go back through and just to definitely agree.
So my thoughts was we were going to dress up like the enemy, so go to put on some cloaks and some red robes and all that shit. Then gonna just sail up casually to them. We're going to obviously we're flying and they'll be in a boat. So we're gonna pretend to be Red Wizards of Say and be a resupply ship because obviously they'll need resupply. And while we're sort of chatting to them and bluffing them, Nubs is going to go on conch out with Hecaton. Then we'll, I don't know, fire a big bomb at them or something, some sort of thing to distract them, and then try and escape as quickly as possible while they're in disarray.
The rest of the party will, escape as well, but more conventionally.
Yeah, exactly. That sound about right?
No.
I have one question.
Yeah, no.
Do I have to be holding? I have to be physically holding Hecaton to use the conch with him, right? So I have to be touching him.
Touching him, right?
Yes. Yeah, you'll be holding him.
Bloody good. Yeah.
Okay. As your plans are set and your meal finished, Imperator Uthor rises. His heavy footsteps echo down the marble halls as he gestures you to follow. Descending through the corridors of Maelstrom, veined with deep purple stone, the air cooling and thickening as torchlight fades. The sounds of your boots grow hollow on the stone steps, and Uthor's torch sputters, throwing long shadows that stretch like reaching fingers along the walls. And at last, you emerge into a vast chamber. An armory of impossible scale. Rows of racks and shelves disappear into darkness that even Uthor's torch cannot pierce. The scent of cold metal and oil fills the air. And from within the gloom, a voice speaks, quiet, yet carried clearly.
So these are the one who would save our king, Uthor.
And from the darkness steps out a giant who's small in size and pale in skin, hunched. Hitched upon his narrow nose. His clothes are fine, more fitting of a craftsman or a tailor than a warrior, and as his keen eyes flicker over all of you, studying each one as though measuring you up. Uthor explains your mission and the dire need of the hour, and the pale giant listens with folded hands. He regards you all, and moving with grace, begins to glide through the towering shelves that are stacked as you see with weapons, armor, and strange relics. He takes shelves in these halls, and you would see within these shells, these strange relics and armor. You see some lie bound in chains that hum with magic. Others are sealed within glass cases, and frost cling to their edges. You see runes burning faintly on the walls. For those of you that would walk near this pale giant, he hums to himself as he works, as he searches, occasionally muttering measurements or half-spoken enchantments, and after some time he returns to the central chamber, his arms laden with items, blades, armor, amulets, trinkets, and he lays them out precisely on a table in front of you all.
I pride myself in these items. I know every single story behind them, and I keep them for when the need is required. Never have small folks stepped into these halls. You're the first. And he looks across at you all. But as with my kin, I have an eye, an understanding of individuals, to think about what may be right for them, their character and their needs. But I would ask a question of each of you. One by one.
Abad, he points at you.
Step forward.
Abad does a bombastic step forward.
He regards you for a while and stares into your eyes. Takes a slow, controlled breath.
There is something that drives you in this world. What is it?
Why the pursuit of glory, in particular, slaying dragons?
He looks down at the table. And he reaches to a sword. He pulls it up and regards it before he passes it to you, but as he passes it to you, it is twice as big as you. But as he starts to move it down, it starts to begin to shrink in size. And by the time it reaches your fist, it becomes of normal size to you. He steps back as he hands it and watches you.
How does it feel?
Yeah, it feels... Abad kind of swings it around. Feels quite good. Perhaps I could restore my family's honor with this blade. But, they say some dragons have many heads, and I wonder if maybe this dragon might have many heads, so maybe a second blade to chop off more heads might be particularly handy. Yes.
This is the beauty of this sword.
Wait, my name. Give me 2 moments.
This is the beauty of Titan's Vow. This weapon's blade was forged of silvery steel threaded runes. And while now it looks to you as a longsword, utter the words Rumdo in Giant, the word for rise. and the blade will elongate and widen into a two-handed greatsword, bestowing you a radiant power. Try the words. Hrumdo.
Abard kind of bombastically holds it with two hands and goes, Hrumdo.
Roll me a performance check.
An 11.
Just like Harry Potter testing out his
Yeah.
work for the first time.
No, not Thrumdor. Frumdor.
Wingardium
Oh.
Leviosa.
And
Stab
swear.
him in the chest and he dies.
Yeah.
Also, I want to know the speed in which it extends. Like,
shakes
is
his
it
head.
weirdly slow? And it's like,
Yeah,
Just
no.
oh.
There's nothing for it. I have to commit seppuku.
With an 11, it is a slow build, and he kind of looks at you as it kind of grows into this great sword.
It will come with practice.
Oh my.
Hrumdo. Say it again. Hrumdo.
Hrumdo.
Indeed.
And with it, the cross guards of the sword you see is two hands clasped, and he explains to you they are clasped in an oath, and the pommel bears a glowing rune that flickers, meant to resemble the sunrise over the mountain. And as each time it expands and minimizes, the hands open and close in this oath. Nabard, you now hold Titan's vow.
Yes. With this, I
He looks
vow
at you
to
again.
slay many titans. Sorry, I think there was a slight delay. Apologies for speaking over you. Hrumdo.
My name is not Hrumdo, that's just what you say to the sword, and as you say the sword grows again.
Yes, Hrumdo. Just like, "Whoop, whoop, whoop, whoop."
He's starting.
But for any great knight, they require a shield.
And with it, he passes you a shield, but rather than passing it to you, it moves through the air over towards you. All of this should be available in inventory if you search for it. But as the shield kind of moves over towards you, suspended in the air in front of you, it hovers in that space and kind of within a few feet of you, kind of suspends.
The animated shield. It will protect you without requiring your arms, so you may still fight whilst being protected.
Yeah. That's really quite tremendous.
These
Thank you very much,
I
Hrumdo.
bestow on you.
The sword grows again. Next, he points to you, Medica.
For you, you bestow a great weapon. However, protection is what I bestow upon you to this day.
He pulls a robe from the table and passes it to you.
The cloak of protection. A wondrous item, light though it may be, will bestow you great protection.
Hmm.
So impressed.
Mm.
He
Yeah.
cracks a smile.
Do not worry. That is not all.
He walks over to the table, which for most of you can't see because it is so high. This one will appear directly in your inventory if you search it, but I'll make sure it will shortly. It glows in this ambient light.
Plate of the dawn, Martyr. Hard and steel bestowed with plain armor magic. Speak of a plane, and you may be transported to it, along with the power that comes with that place.
Thank you.
He looks back at Melika.
But I forgot my question. What is one thing that you fear?
Defeat is the one thing I fear.
Then let these items save you from that.
Next, he looks to Ungabungson.
It is my understanding that you have benefited from our kind's weapons already.
As he looks at the spear drawn across your back.
What else would you seek from my armory?
I seek strength. Strength of giant.
He looks at the belt that you already bear.
There is further strength to this.
And he pulls another belt.
Strength of the storm giant.
Oh,
Passing you a new belt.
and go hurriedly
The real strength.
slap the
No,
belt
go
on.
for it.
Or have it over his shoulder like a UFC champ currently.
The real strength of the giant comes from the protection of their kin.
And from the table, he pulls a shield.
An item of sacrifice. The shield of missile attraction. You will bear what your friends will not, but your strength will give your friends what they have not. In a moment of sacrifice, strength prevails for all.
All this talk of strength being
Use it
important,
wisely.
Unger nods along. Thank you.
And from a large one to a small one.
Oi!
He looks at you, Nubs.
A average size for a
What is
dwarf.
it?
Nubs is going to speak fluent giants to this giant, which he can speak. My dear friend, be it not my small stature should shock you, but indeed I speak your language. This is the voice he would have in giant, I imagine.
He looks impressed.
I myself will not bother you in your too much with my request. Sorry, I'm trying to remember how you would say this and trying to. I can get a little bit confused sometimes. But really, one thing I've simply had enough of is getting hit. I really can't take that anymore. So anything that can help me either be fast, quick on my feet, avoid damage, or even deflect damage, I would be very much grateful for. I believe the word you might use is slipperiness, but I don't know if this translates correctly.
There is nothing more slippery than the scum of the dragons. And so with it, I bestow you an armor made of their scale.
Dragon scale.
And
Nope,
with
says that
he
in
passes-
common. Did you say something? I don't know. I might have mistranslated there.
No, I would merely like to see you put it on.
Oh, but of course. I mean, sorry. Let me say that in your tongue. But of course, I would happily do so. And Nubs fires off his jacket and trousers by jumping into the air. Like he kicks his legs out and his trousers fire down immediately. His jacket flies off as he throws his hands to his side. Ah! And he's just in his string vest and white fronts. All right, put him on.
He places the scale mail on top of you, and it sits snugly and lightly. And surprisingly,
Wonderful.
it is not rough to the touch or harsh. It is almost soft inside.
Oh, should I have worn some kind of padding with this before I put it on? Oh, I think this will be just fine. Thank you so very, very much. I will
That's just
treasure it
fine.
always.
And with it, the next piece he pulls from the table is an amulet, and he places it atop your shoulders.
With this bow, from our forefathers, it will require true sight. Once per day. This will help you see to a perfect vision. To deliver a true strike into the heart of your foes.
Nubs' eyes merely glisten listening to this. It's beautiful.
He nods. For the dragon without wings,
Who? Me?
tell me.
Oh, yeah, he means you.
Yes,
Oh, Tarath Requiem. Scuramore, says Nubs, and he slides off. I think it's hopefully thanking him in his own language.
Looking at you, Shamash, the giant observes.
I have a question that only you, out of your kin, may answer. What is your allegiance to the dragons?
Mac spits on the floor. I have no allegiance to the dragons. My greatest fear is the re-enslavement of our people by the even dragon lords. Once they ruled over our people, kept us as servants, as slaves, to do their bidding. We are a proud people. We overthrew them once, and we can do again. But we much remember the suffering of overthrowing the dragons and being under the yoke of their chains. It's not something that will soon be forgotten. My people harbor a deep resentment towards the dragons. Why, I think more than any race out there, the dragons are our true enemy.
Then for the dragon born with no wings,
From the table, he pulls a broom.
the broom of flying, once the possession of the giant demigod Castra, who fell in the great dragon wars between our people.
I shall sweep my enemies before me, using this fine broom.
It's by Fisher Mash.
Yeah, definitely.
And with it, looking at what you were, you are not ready for this fight. I give you something that is light and protecting. Elven chainmail.
Thank you. It is nice to be safe from the things that the enemies may throw at us, if they can catch me on this fine new broom.
He looks to you next, Finnan.
You are a strange one. I have not seen anything of your kind before, and what you wear intrigues me.
The cloak or
Tell
the
me.
mask? Because the mask, you don't want to see under there.
He kind of regards you as a complete entity, I would say.
He looks at your armor.
Firstly, I have nothing to bestow you. More an experiment, if I may.
I like an
Looking for
experiment.
permission.
What intrigues you? And sort of Flips his coat around.
From the table, he pulls. From the table, he pulls a flask. He attaches almost like a spray bottle lid to it.
Stand still.
And he jettisons a mist around you that soaks in to your glamoured studded leather that you already wear. And it soaks. And it grows and blooms even more so than it had in the damp air of the storm in which you sailed through previously.
Oh my god! It's alive!
Indeed. What lives upon your cloak is indeed alive. I have given it merely what it needed to gain a level of conscience. This armor now will fight with you, bestowing its own qualities for you to use on the battlefield.
Incredible.
Your glamoured studded leather book to act on your behalf.
I'll send you a link to that.
Oh, please.
Um,
Amazing.
But with that, you are not the best of protected people. And so with it,
he pulls an amulet with a red heart attached to it in jewels.
the parapets of wound closure.
Finn's gonna hold it and just sort of stare into it and get
When wearing
lost
this
in the gem.
pendant,
Oh,
it
sorry.
will protect you from
I'm-
death.
I'm talking over you.
My lag
Great.
is really bad. I apologise.
Sorry, I'm talking over you.
Sorry,
Great
dude.
giant. I'm sorry. Please continue.
I just got excited.
Be polite.
It just.
It's quite excited, that's all.
Just,
Come on,
just staring
Venom.
closer at the gem, like, yes. Getting lost in it.
In fact, I don't know. It's not showing. Yeah, it shows in. Sorry, I should have done this for all the items. I don't know why I didn't do that. You can see what it looks like there.
With this, you will be able to help yourself when you fall on the battlefield. I hope it will bestow you a greater confidence.
You're too kind. Old man. I've forgotten your name, I'm sorry. This
I
amulet's
did not
just
give
so
my name. My
it's
name
so mesmerizing.
I apologise for my lag. I can tell it's bad.
His name was Rundor. He's already told us.
I'll go.
It's quite
I'll
RP for this
check
old
the-
wizened
on
giant
the
who's just a bit
break.
slow mentally.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Oh, what?
Oh, what? Yes.
Big time dementia.
Who said
Throws
that?
his magical abilities inside out.
Yeah. No one said anything. It's just-
Yeah.
Oh,
We've just been standing here quietly for 10 minutes.
please be quiet. Stop talking. We have
So much movement. These
Yeah.
giant eyes, these old giant eyes. These just little-
They're sort of, yeah, milky coloured and like you can't see a damn thing clearly.
Who's the wizard from Adventure Time? And he says like you only see
Yeah,
from his point of view
yeah.
once. And it's just like
Yeah.
loads of weird shit happening.
God, that's something I haven't watched in a long time.
Yeah.
First few seasons are just
Mm.
fantastic.
Finally, he looks at Artus Kindburn.
And here is one. What is it that you bear in emotion?
Something catches an artist's throat. I'm lost. Decades wandering, searching for answers. To cure my wife, my love, my family, even. Artist turns around to look at Sirak and gives him a nod. He hasn't been forgotten.
Typical, Shmash says.
My methods are not working, it seems. Physical power maybe isn't the answer.
Maybe there is both. There is power and there is love. Not for merely the ones of our family, but the ones that we surround ourselves with. And with that, the amulet of the dawn burst. For you and your friends, it will provide vigor and vitality in the heat of battle. But when that is not enough, strength and power must be there to support it.
And he pulls from the table a hilt of a sword. It is just a hilt. And he passes it to you. And he slowly looks at you.
As you hold this, feel, don't think, and it will show its true power.
Artis, taking the amulet of Dawnburst and placing it in his bag, taking the hilt of the sword. Heeding the advice of the giant, he closes his eyes. He thinks of Evora in the room next door and the long journey he's had with no end in sight. But he thinks of the unexpected friends he's made along the way.
And as you do so, flame bursts forth from the hilt. And the giant, with his pale, moon, milky eyes, stares back at you.
Flame tongue.
Fitting name. This reminds me of better times, hunting artifacts. Thank you, good giant. How do I stop it? I stop thinking.
You merely think what you must think. Let go of that anger, let go of that sadness, and breathe.
And with that, the fire whooshes back into the hilt. Artis looks at it impressively and places it in his belt.
Nice. I didn't miss anyone, did I?
That's all right. I don't think so. Unless Sirak maybe gets something to see, or
Or Garrix comes back suddenly.
hey boys, it's me. Yeah. Oh shit.
I'm
The only
sorry,
thing I'm going to have to. Oh, sorry.
great giant.
Meh.
I've forgotten the name of this beautiful amulet you.
Yeah,
given
that was.
me.
I've also had.
Don't worry,
I
I'll
have a
share the link
guess.
with you afterwards.
Oh, very good.
Delightful.
Thank you. I'm guessing the same for my armor as well, because dragon scale armor, you'd think there'd only be one, but there's actually lots. Just-
All good. Let's take a break. I am worried if we try and do the next bit if my internet is really fucky because it will be painful as fuck.
yeah, no worries, dude.
Ooh-wee. That's all right, dude.
So
Do you-
I'm gonna go and try and restart and try and see if I can sort it out.
Kick the
Roger
wife
that.
off Netflix.
But I mean, if it's
Yeah,
still
this is
struggling,
working
we can
more,
always
isn't it?
just
So-
do something like D&D related, but maybe we don't necessarily have to play. We can still organize and whatever.
Yeah.
So that's fine. Yeah.
Hmm.
Hell
Can
Okay.
in much more depth.
Yeah. Right.
A
This isn't
massive
enough. We
tavern
need,
sesh.
we need to empty the armory. We need to
Yeah.
empty.
Yeah, show me everything.
We could always go to the pub. Giant pub could be a fun. You know what I mean? We don't have to like.
Yeah.
Just trying to say we don't have to go to the next.
I quite enjoyed the giant RP in the feast
Yeah, man.
section.
Okay, let me go. Let's take a quick break and we'll come back
Cool.
and see
Okay.
if I can sort my internet.
Cool.
We'll do.
Roger
Roger,
that.
Roger.
Now, do you people need a quick rundown of what items they need to be loading into their inventory? Because we can do that really quickly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Already done.
They should all exist, bar one of Kimmy's.
I have
Um,
copy of Shield of Missile of Traction.
You should just be able to use normal. The copy was me just fucking around. You should be able to find the normal one.
Okay.
But you can use copy if that's an issue, and I can update it. Hang on, let me whack some tunes on.
Ah, yeah, I see the
No
see
worries,
the normal
dude.
one now.
Shall we go? We can go round in a quick circle. So, Abard, are you all good? Do you have you found all yours?
I believe I have, yes.
Wicked. Shamash, have you got yours?
I have my room and my armor, yes.
Sweet. Oh god, who to pick next? Unger.
Yes, I do believe so.
Okay. Finnan.
Have the armor, but not the amulet.
So it's called the Periapt of Shamfu. Where's that? Periapt of Wound Closure.
Ah, yes. Wondrous item.
Yep. And if you also then search for the fungal glamoured studded leather,
Yeah, I've got the armor.
got that?
Yeah,
Sweet.
it seems to be just the +2 armor class. Okay.
Should have spells attached to it.
Okay.
a little
Ah,
look,
yeah.
see.
Sorry, my it's just reloaded.
All good.
Yes.
Unger Spear is updated also, so have a quick read through on that.
Aha. Roger, Roger.
Medica, you should have found Cloak of Protection and Plate. Oh no, you won't have found the Plate of Dawn Martyr. Give me 2 secs and just double check that in the background. Did you find the Cloak of Protection?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Oh my god.
Why is that one not showing up? It was showing up earlier.
Okay, I might need to tweak this for some reason, but for now, give yourself plate +1, and I'll tell you the other things, and I'll give you the item that will add onto it. If that's cool.
Plate +1. Just checking.
And then Nubs, you got the Dragon Scale.
Yeah. So I basically I think I found most stuff. So the dragon scale armor's correct, right?
Yeah.
Dragon scale mail, sorry, right?
Yes.
They just have a bunch of colors. I don't know if it does it matter particularly, or do you have one in mind? There's black, blue, brass, bronze, copper, gold, green, red, silver, and white. I think it has something to do with
They
the.
have differences. Maybe the resistances.
I think it's the resistances to the dragon you end up fighting potentially.
You
I can
choose
check it
what
out.
you would prefer.
But I guess Imrith is multi-chromatic dragon, isn't she? Or so she. I don't know.
She's
That,
a
what that,
blue dragon.
The
I'll take
only chromatic
blue.
isn't chromatic like all colors. Is it only Tiamat?
Yeah, chromatic is all
Yeah,
the
man.
colours.
Oh, Tiamat's chromatic. Sorry, yeah, my apologies. So I would assume I would get blue then. Is that crazy to say? That's probably alright, isn't it?
I'll let you pick.
I'm gonna take
Cool.
blue.
Cool.
And the amulet. Sorry. Oh, was it an amulet? It was, wasn't it? It was
Yes. Which might not show up again. Similarly as Kimmy's, this is not in my homebrew, it's in someone else's. 2 secs. Let me see if I
I'm sure,
can add
or is it a medallion? Wasn't medallion of thoughts? Was it? I thought it might be.
No, it's alright.
No worries.
Requires subscription. That's why, bastard.
Fuck.
I will add
We can
it,
hope.
but let me
Yeah, no
give
worries.
you let
No
me
worries.
give you the description, and then you know what it does.
Mhm.
So if you do need to use it, you've got it.
Thanks, man. Perfect. Yeah.
If I missed anyone, oh Shamash, do you
Hello.
think you've got everything you need?
Yes, so I found Bloom of Flying and found Elven Chain Mail. That's right.
Cool. Yeah, sweet. Artis.
Yeah, so I think I'm okay. So I've got Amulet of Dawnburst and Flame Tongue Shortsword.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
So fierce.
Yeah, Kimmy, I will get yours to you ASAP. I just need to make a couple of tweaks to this.
And one boring question for these: are we attuned with them? These items when they arrive for this.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay,
you
cool.
will have attunement to these. Like you being
Nice.
given them will grant you attunement to them. Don't worry about all that, all that attunement bollocks.
Nice.
Worth the fap in it.
Yeah. Cool. So, from here, with your new items bestowed upon you, Imperator Orthor would encourage you all to take one last rest before you take to the seas. You are all guided to chambers. Within these chambers, as you are given the opportunity for rest, is there anything that any of you do? Does anyone choose to buddy up? Do you request rooms? Explain this to me.
Unger would request a bunk room with Finnan.
Sure thing.
And then Unger would take the top bunk.
Nice.
Okay.
Just farting
Yes.
downward the entire night.
But he'd also be leaning his head over and just like talking to you while you're trying to go to sleep.
Like a sleepover.
Yeah.
So Artis is going to stay with, presumably like Avora's been housed safely somewhere on a little plinth thing. So I suppose Artis will stay in the room with Avora. He hasn't really spent much time with her recently, so this is like a little moment while he considers what lies ahead and sits there remembering Avora.
Nice.
Smash is looking forward to some solitude finally. So he asks for a large set of rooms, chambers for himself, obviously. He decided to catch up on some reading. He still has some of the scrolls and books from the vampire's house from all that time ago. He just really hasn't had the downtime to sit and kind of, go through some books, study like he's used to. But yeah, he's quite happy to sip on a glass of dragon brandy and just go through his books and enjoy some peace and quiet for once.
Okay.
Abard is going to take the evening to summon up his great-grandfather, and he's going to explain what's happened to the family signet rings in laborious detail. And presumably, after a very awkward silence, he's going to perform a ceremony and bless some water, because why not? He's going to get tucked up into bed with his judgmental great-grandfather trapped in the spirit realm, staring at him all night.
Is the blessed water just like a glass of water he has next to his bed? Oh, it's so much more refreshing than normal water.
You also, throughout the night, just hear what kind of sounds like medieval duct tape for some reason coming from the room that Abard's staying in. Like a bit of hammering, some just duct tape and a bit of sawing. Seems to be up to something in there. But that's it, and Abard sleeps.
Nice.
Medica is in solitude, just praying, reading the journal. That's about it.
Nubs is studying his armor, and he realizes if he has it on, he actually has a disadvantage on stealth. So, for the rescue mission, he might have to pack it away and go with his good old cloth gnome forester's semi-ninja equipment
With the butt flap.
with a butt flap. Yeah, just you don't want to, if it's cold outside, you're in the woods and you got to go.
Yeah. Don't be caught short, do you?
Absolutely not.
With this music playing in the background, Unger is doing some Bunganese throat singing.
Okay.
Oh, Finnan's gonna definitely be joining in with his drum, which we picked up on our journey. Just tapping away. Tum, 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 tum.
Nice. Would you all say that you sleep well?
I'd say Unger does not, because he doesn't like being in an enclosed space. Imagine the air feels dank and not fresh in here.
Oh yeah. My armor is literally
That's-
alive now, so
Yeah, it's real spanky. Yeah, prefers to feel the breeze.
Smash sleeps poorly, mostly because he seeks solitude in getting chambers to himself, but has actually come to feel more relaxed around the company of others. And despite what he thought, the annoying snoring of Nubs, the grunts of Unger, the random shouting in Avard's sleep has kind of become a regular rhythm for him. Without it, he feels disturbed.
And in your sleep, you are disturbed.
But yeah, why?
To your point, this is maybe one of the first times that you have slept alone in weeks, maybe even months. And as your body shifts and turns in a nightmarish state through the night, a fever clamours to your scales. But as you do drift off into sleep, you see smoke. Smoke that is ridden with ash that floats into the sky, clouding a sun that has not been seen in a very long time. Glimmers of it shatter across you. You feel pinpricks of light as it tries to escape through the ash itself. And as you look up towards where the sun should be, where the sun was for so long, you're able to claw open the ash, revealing this curtain, pushing it aside. And as the cloud of ash falls, the sun blinds you. And as your eyes recover in the brightness, you realize it's not from your arms blocking the light, it's from wings spread in front of you. Your arms are still down by your side. Your eyes are protected. You did not need to move. And you look up into the silhouette that you've seen many times before, but have not seen in so long. As it bears over you, unspeaking, waiting.
So, you're back. You've been gone so long, I thought you'd abandoned me.
watching, waiting for when you might need me. But you have not. You have done well, Shamash. So well. Are you proud of yourself?
I have done things I am proud of, and some that I'm not.
Does that
I met
trouble you?
I met your brother. Then the Herossi Vedame. He told me some things that disturbed me. I'd always thought you were an angel. He laughed at that. He said you served Bane, that you were evil, and seemed quite evil himself. He'd been trapped by another enemy, a foe of ours, Rezok. I did my best to help him escape, but alas my party weren't so keen. We'd made a bargain with him. We decided to let him escape, and at the last possible minute he tried to attack one of my fellows, just as we were letting him out. Not quite cricket in our circles, I'm afraid. I did my best, but I have loyalty to my party as well. While before my loyalty was purely to you. I am afraid to admit it is divided now. More divided than it's ever been. I still of course endeavoured to get you souls, while holding one or two back for reincarnation. I don't mind giving you the souls of the evil, but I feel I can't provide the souls of the good. Not if Bane is who you truly serve. I appreciate this might complicate things, but I hope we can still have a relationship.
He regards you for a slow, long moment. My brother. Tell me. You question my motives. Our motives. This was the pact that you signed. Was it not? I saved you, Shamash. I brought you out from the ash. And here you are now. It is all part of a divine plan. Do you doubt that now? Do you doubt what has brought you here? Do you question it?
I doubt nothing. I question a little. And I know that you have made me the man I am today. The Dragonborn I am today, not a filthy man. Not strange monkey people. But I appreciate that when you found me I was in a somewhat vulnerable state. My people had kicked me out. I had caused a great shame amongst my people. Many dead. The young as well.
And does that shame not linger now, still?
The shame lingers, but I feel, through my work, through what I've done with this party, I have begun to redeem my former actions. I have begun to bring good into the world. I helped save 2 people, 2 of my party who were near destruction. we were fighting with some sort of ethereal, mycelial monkey. They both fell on the battlefield. There was no time for my others to recover them, so I took their souls temporarily, and then gave them up when another had the power to restore them. That gave me more pride than many of the things I have done before. It doesn't make up for what I've done, but it helps.
I am beginning to doubt that we are friends, Shamash. Is there a question in your mind for these newfound friends over me and what I have offered you?
Would you make me choose?
Yes.
Are they so opposed to your own plans and design?
Maybe not.
And perhaps there is... Sorry, continue.
And that is up to you. If you truly love what I have given you, then know that I can take it away. You must walk the path. I have nothing against your friends, but all I ask is for undying fealty.
Then
Because
if you
I can
can
take it away.
If you can continue to increase my power, and it will not impact on my friends, then you have my undivided loyalty.
Then we will recontract. It has been some time since we wrote our pact. I wish merely to be fair. And from his hand a scroll appears. A renewed agreement for a new circumstance.
Sorry to interrupt a little bit here, but are any other members of the party who are somewhat sensitive to evil and things like this? Are they somewhat? Do they have any other? Are they sound asleep, or are they sort of disturbed in their dreams somewhat as well?
There is an element of this where this is theatrics for everyone to be
Yeah.
part of the story. However, if you have something to be able to be more cognizant of evil surrounding you, then I would allow you to have some level of ability to be able to sense or detect something that is going on in this moment, which is middle of the night. It will be sleep. You're picking this up in your dreams rather than necessarily being aware that there is something directly surrounding you. And I guess the caveat to all of these moments that I roleplay with each of you is that you must roleplay into it, in that this is partly you're seeing a cutscene, but then
we wouldn't have. Yeah.
you must also think about how that impacts your roleplay. As your character, there are things like, to what you're saying, Joe's, like if you're attuned to evil,
and things like that. There would be moments that you might pick up on things going awry or being aware of things that are not necessarily correct or right in tune with the natural world. But I would also encourage you to remember that these are moments that your character is not necessarily privy to. You're seeing this as an audience member.
No,
There
exactly.
are two distinctions. For the sake of the campaign, in that sense, in the story that we're trying to tell, but I do get it 100%, and I know
No
it's
worries.
hard to understand as well.
I think my primeval awareness wouldn't work in this circumstance because it's more of an active thing. So I think when I'm asleep, it's not anything that I'm aware of. I have to have my senses basically attuned, which they won't be.
Mhm. Okay. The scroll stands in front of you, Shemesh.
I will negotiate in good faith. But hear my words, no harm may come to my compatriots above and beyond the usual perils that we face in our journey.
Man, what a bad day. Damn,
I ask
could
for no
use
special
some-
treatment, but must ensure that you will not work against them.
Just a dream.
You will provide the
A
tools for me
wonderful
to both
dream.
increase my power for defeating our enemies and provide you with what you have asked. I believe that is fair.
It is fair. I will not bring direct downfall to your party, your friends, and I will elevate your power beyond all mean to serve our end.
Then it is agreed.
Good. And as a symbol of this renewed agreement,
From his other palm appears a rod, and he hands it to you.
a pact bestows an instrument of it. With this, you promise to uphold the pact that we have renewed here today. Beyond all, you will fight to free my father, and with it, I will give you power you have never dreamed of more.
A worthy gift for a loyal servant.
I will continue watching you, and I will be ready when the time is right to strike. Go. Complete your task for the giants. It is correct.
This is humbling and honouring to know we will still be working together.
As you're mid-sentence, the angel walks away and ash falls. And with that last word together, you're brought back into reality and you're brought back into the room, and you are left in this room on your own.
I'm
Only thing
I
that's
think.
The only thing that surrounds you is the sound of the hum from the cage that is strapped to your belt.
Holes are noisy tonight. That shakes the cage.
Be quiet.
Imagine just hearing a
Shut
dull,
up, you
like,
goddamn souls.
just dull
Sharp
tapping on the
souls.
drum and
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay. Damn, it's a good song. Okay. You all awaken. Gathering your things. Walking through the corridors of Maelstrom, the remaining giants that greet you and wish you words of encouragement. Imagine like a slow motion scene of you walking down the corridor like an SAS kind of unit. You step into the teleportation circle that takes you up to the sea's surface, to the whalebones, where you re-encountered Ungabungson, and where the ship that you moored still lies. Giants surround you, Princess Orissa, Imperator Uthor, Zephyros, and the rest of the court. But Princess Orissa is the one that comes down to address you directly. My new small friends, what do you do today to rescue my father? Is an act of bravery beyond measure. She turns to Zephyros. Kind wizard, you are their close friend. I wish you to accompany them, to guide over them, and to relay message of your progress. Judging by your strategy, we giants are too large to enact any stealth, but we will remain vigilant and listen to what you need from us from afar. We will await your return to the Stormcorp with my father. And we will wait here to protect ourselves from any return of Imrith, if she so still lives. With these new bestowed items, I hope we have given you everything to be successful on your mission. But know that this is just the first step in our thrust against the enemy. Succeed here and we may be on the front foot from here on in. Fail, and we will have a harder fight.
Trust we shall, my lady. Smash says, not realizing that Zephyros was about to speak.
It's okay. No, you guys, I'm
Vinden's gonna go, yes, Frost! Then just sort of wangle about.
Princess, does your father trust small folk?
cannot say that he will be best pleased to see them. However, in this circumstance, if he has been held prisoner for this long, I am sure that within his good sense he will be able to tell who is friend and who is foe. Imperator Ulthor then says,
wait. Could we have a little note to give to him from you to try and confirm that we're not assholes?
A good request. Yes. A note with my signature, would this be enough? Anything else? In fact, she pulls from her hair a...
Article.
Strand.
Yeah, some...
A locket.
A hairpin?
Okay. Like a hairpin.
No, like
a hairpin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would take this. I would take this. Unger says, like barging to the front of the group.
Nubs does like a surprised shrugs, like, who are you gonna show it? Yeah, take it.
I would take it. Yes.
Very well.
Tell him when you give this to him that Sarissa wishes him to come home.
I mean, to be honest, love, I want to be blowing that conch and getting out of there as quick as I can, so I might not even say anything to him apart from the word "ah" as I charge at him. Is that okay?
Nubs.
Yes.
Listen to me carefully. Yes. You do not blow the conch, okay? You do not blow it. You put it to ear.
Oh.
Do not blow conch.
Oh my god, that is so good that you said that.
I'm just going to grab you by the shoulders and look into your eyes. Listen to me. You must not blow the conch.
Okay, but no one had ever told me this before. I've never even held it.
I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now.
I'm really glad you did, because I assumed you blew it, just because of how it looked.
Yes,
but that makes sense. Okay. To my ear. Which end, by the way, do I put to? I just want to be super clear about this. Which, the big one or the small one?
Do not put spiky end in ear. Put big end.
Good. Big end. Got it. Thank you for saying that. That would have been very embarrassing otherwise. But yes, if I have a chance to chat with your father, I will give this to him as well.
Good. Then we should not linger any further. Sapphiros walks forward. And with the conch, we may rely upon Hecaton to find his location. Let us set sail to the skies. And find our Stormlord.
One final check before we leave. Shamash, your plan was for us to dress up as Red Wizards of Fae. Do we have robes and maybe material to
we
make
need
costumes before we board the ship?
I believe we need a couple of us as Red Wizards and the rest as cultists in cloaks. Perhaps there may be some
materials we need to make these costumes.
Well, perhaps there may be some in the ship already, given it is a cultist ship.
Good point. Probably would have a change of clothes.
Biden's gonna ask.
We acquired several of these cultist helmets that we could use.
Could I be a Red Wizard of Fae and then uses his glamour studded armor to turn it into a fancy robe instantly? Please?
I can't remember.
Ooh.
I can't remember if a garment studded leather changes. Does it?
Yeah, appearance. Yeah.
Was it just the physical, or was it just the clothes?
It.
That's yes.
Good question, actually.
Funny thing
I
about
say,
that.
Finnan.
You can say
I'm
things like
the
including
little-
color, style, and accessories, but the armor retains its normal
Okay,
bulk
yeah.
and weight.
And accessories.
Oh yeah.
Now, friendly game for Kimmy. Are wizards, the Red Wizard of Thays, only Thayans? Or can they be any race?
Good question.
I think they are kind of purist about that one, though.
I was
Pretty
adopted.
Nazi, I think.
They're a nation.
I'm a
right?
Red Wizard of Thay. They say looking down at you like half the height.
Hello.
No, you're not.
Fuck
Kill
you.
them.
Kill him. Kill him immediately. Just for saying that.
We've
Hey,
not
are
seen
you
you
a little
before.
short
I was
for a red
cast
wizard?
out as a child.
Which also means that Shamash could not pass as a Thayan. Unless he
No.
just
Yeah,
passed.
they seem to be human slash mostly Mulan. I'm not sure what is Mulan. It's a human ethnic group non-native to Toril and typically found of east of
Wizards
Faerun.
a coast way of saying they're Asian.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Mulan.
They're foreign,
yeah.
basically.
They're foreign, basically.
Yes, foreign
It's-
humans.
Skin color is
You know.
sallow. I don't know what
That's
that
why they're
means.
evil.
It's the
Well,
perfect.
the main thing
It's the
is
perfect backstory. I was thrown out as a child because they thought I was too horrible, and I've returned now.
So,
Amazing.
interestingly, I found this, just to briefly interrupt, I'm looking on this is on Forgotten Realms.
Oh, the famous
Thayan
scroll.
Society. Yes, indeed. In my old scroll I had rolled up here. This is friendly game. In 1372 DR, they were 62% humans living in Thayan. There were 10% gnolls, 10% orcs, 8% dwarves, 5% goblins, and 5% halflings. Apparently.
Oh my word! Well, there we go.
My
Yeah, I'll link.
God.
That's the. I mean, it's
Someone
not
link
like
this key
Wikipedia.
demographic data.
I will. Yeah, I will.
I think we need to spend the next few hours looking into the demographics of
Which
Fey
is
society.
completely-
So,
Yeah.
Obviously,
with
exactly.
enough,
Completely made up
enough of
society,
bluffing,
made
you can
demographics.
pass.
Finnan's gonna show up and be like, by God, it's the only halfling red wizard.
Oh my God!
The
You must be
the mighty
Jeffrey.
Emperor is here.
Like, yes. it's
Then
me.
from below decks, one halfling Thayan comes out like, I don't know you. It's like, okay. It's like,
I tell you
they-
what, they need someone bold with sallow skin who looks dark.
Wait a minute.
Do we have
Imagine
someone like
that.
this in our party?
Hmm.
Are we going to use some of the turmeric from the spice pouch to just
Oh
like
my
dye
God,
Kimmy's skin a little bit?
Yes.
Oh my
This is going to be the scene from James
Oh,
Bond where they
no.
make him into a Japanese man.
Holy shit.
Because I do have the spice pouch from the chef. Bound to have some turmeric in there.
It doesn't say anything about turmeric in
Very
the
potent
Wikipedia.
Can we black up a bit with the soup from the infinite soup?
Whoa,
kettle?
whoa.
Oh, no.
Hold
Mention.
on.
Charcoal. Give you some charcoal.
Crying out loud.
I don't think like it's that intense.
Yeah, it would be fine.
It doesn't say on like, there's no that sort
Okay.
of description isn't given. Oh wait.
I remember from the movie, because the paladin
Old
dude
lady?
was a Thayan refugee, wasn't he?
It was.
He was,
I think
yeah.
the Super Sick
Which guy?
paladin dude. The guy who's like a really
Hidden
cool.
character. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, true. He was,
that.
isn't he? Yeah.
Mm.
Need to rewatch
then-
that film. That was an excellent film.
Well,
it was great. Oh, fucking excellent film.
yeah. So it's settled. I will dress up as a Red Wizard of Fae. Huzzah! Perfect.
Damara shares a border with Faye. Can Abard do a history check to see what sort of cultural knowledge he can impart to Finnan that might help him?
Oh. Incredible.
Yeah, do me a history check.
Mara,
22.
Marfell, Great Dale. Where's Say?
South of Damara.
It's in
there's a couple of countries.
Bar.
Yes, there's the Great Dale and Thesk in between.
Ah,
Great Dale's tomorrow, isn't it?
To be honest, Jacinta's just over the
Yeah.
bay from Thay.
So, yeah, the places that out of all of you who have like kind of closest proximity from it, I would say is Finnan, Shamash, and Abard. So I would say that I would allow you to all roll at advantage on history checks on the Red Wizards of Thay in terms of if you're trying to look at ways to disguise yourselves more appropriately or whatever it might be.
Unbelievable.
Unbloody believable.
I'm gonna try and peer review Abard's
Oh, sorry,
knowledge.
Sam. I didn't see you rolled a 20. My bad. What were you trying to?
Oh my
Just
God.
remind me what you're looking for.
Abard, Damara, we had a war of the Red Wizards of Thay, and we're not too far away from it. So I was just trying to like impart knowledge about the Red Wizards and Thay in general that might be useful.
Okay, they're all bald. They all wear red cloaks. They all have a deep knowledge of necromancy. I'm trying to think. Wave 22 is quite high, so I'm just like thinking about.
Finnan at the mention of necromancy go, necromancy, you say? Maybe we have much in common.
Does Abard also repeat the latest Thayan census data? That Joe was just
5% halfway.
Actually, about 5% halfway.
Census data. Living occupants 154. Undead occupants 21.7 million.
Yeah. Oh wow. That's weird, isn't it? Is that like a rounding error or what's that?
So yeah. So how many? Yeah. So there's around 245,000 halflings that are
Holy
red
shit.
wizards. When you look
Red
at
Wizards
the
or just
population.
who live in Thay?
Thayans, but I mean.
What do you say live?
Thayans. Sorry, yes, you're correct in that.
Otherwise, that's a shit ton of wizards.
Yes, but
As long as you're
Together with
magic
them.
inclined, you can become a wizard, though, right?
yeah. I think that there is a case here to be able to make Finnan look like a red wizard.
Excellent. A disfigured
Not
one.
you, unfortunately, Shamash. There are no Dragonborn.
So
Oh, no, that's
look-
fine.
Okay, I'm gonna put this to all of you. How, based on knowledge, based on everything that you share, do you craft Finnan to become a red wizard of Thay? And if that is what you're trying to do, because realistically, and I guess this is the point.
How do you craft
So-
him?
Well, so there's two things here.
Yeah.
You've got Finnan you've already obviously tried to. He's become a candidate through. He seems pretty willing. In terms of the racial data, he is obviously an acceptable. But then obviously you've got humans in there. There is. I'm just saying, like, based on that, and what I'm also saying is that Medica and Abard would also be prime candidates for if you were trying to think about how you would try and dress up.
Yeah.
That
So-
you've got potentially three. Well, in Artus as well, actually. Sorry, Artus is obviously human as well.
I would say that yeah, we can. It's not unreasonable to have 2 red wizards to a ship. Is it from what we know, or is it just 1 red wizard per ship?
I don't think you'd know that.
No, I don't think we'd know that either. Well, I would say, resupply ship. We can say there are 2. It gives them the opportunity to bounce off each other, and it doesn't put too much pressure on one of them alone.
Okay. Yeah.
double the chance to get things right, and certainly not double the chance to get things wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. Who are you
Um,
adding into the mix?
I would note Abard is sworn not to lie.
I would say not a bard. I would purport, given he already looks quite like a red wizard of Thay already, our good talkative friend Medica.
He sounds like
Al-
one too, frankly.
Although I think, given Medica's propensity for speaking, perhaps he can just stand there and look threatening as a red wizard, while our other friend Finnan does most of the talking. At least it lends credence to the appearance of being red wizards.
I can be quite
Rapidly explaining
persuasive.
this.
So,
Yes, you can, Medica,
I
of
remember
course
a
you can.
specific. I remember if you remember back to a specific
One time
dinner
even
party where
smiled.
Medica just started like completely coming out of his shell. He has it in him.
While still completely remaining inside his shell, also at the same time, pretending just to be someone else.
Exactly. Well, there we go. I think Medica and Finnan are the obvious choices. There's Shamash to the rest of the party during this discussion.
Yep, I mean, can't be me, so yep.
Zephyros will chip in at this stage. But then, if it is the gnome who intends to be the stealthy one, these two distract and you go in.
Oh,
Is that the plan?
we can distract, all right.
Very much so. Although if anyone has anything that helps me be even sneakier than I already am, I very much would appreciate that. I am pretty sneaky though.
I'd quickly like to advise young Finnan here and Medica on some of my experiences in Jacinta with the Red Wizards of Thay.
I could shrink you down, Nubs, if that would be useful. Even
That
smaller.
might be useful, actually.
None of them have ring.
Would the
only
conch
have
also
this
shrink with me?
Would you
probably
be
not.
able to the conch if you are so small?
Yeah.
That's what I'm wondering.
Good
And that's the
point.
one thing I'm worried about.
Hmm.
Lizard man, you have magic ring to make Nubs more sneaky.
I can give him a damn fine beard. Or regrow a limb.
Well, they're all very nice things. But I don't think I particularly need those. Yeah.
I can assist one of you. I can either assist Finnan to be more nimble and maybe more dexterous, or Nubs more nimble or dexterous, or I can
Oh.
assist Finnan to be more charismatic. But I can only
What do you
assist
mean? And
one
lifts
of
off
you.
his mask to take a better look.
Oh!
It's probably the first
I'm not
time you've
sure
ever seen
which of
Finn's
those
actual
is-
face now.
Yeah.
What?
You can also tell me everything you know about Thay. That helps.
Yes.
Well, I would like to tell you about their strange speech patterns. When they came to this check, they often said the verbs backwards,
What?
and would only use impersonal nouns. They had strange turns of phrase as well. And they talked both often about their favoured fish, the lesser salted pike.
Why would the pike be salted? Oh, I mean, yeah, cool. I
Lesser
mean, interesting.
salted.
Okay,
What-
but salted before it's even caught. That's crazy.
What are the
Can
common
Medic
Medical
phrases
detect
of the
any kind of
Wizards of Thay?
bullshit from that speak?
If that statement bullshit, Shamash.
No, genuinely. He's come from this check. It's a port city just south of Thay.
What are
Entirely
common
true.
phrases do they have from around there?
Well, I mean, a classic one is the morning be seeing you tonight.
Do they say Sneebler and Bampler as well, or is that just a gnomish thing?
I've never heard those words in my life.
That's a gnomish thing then, fair enough.
So some common phrases amongst the Red Fae, I would say, from that is power to Sastam, the Circle Watchers, and the Red Flames see you all as being some common sayings.
The red
I'll also
flames see
give
you
you,
all indeed.
I'll give you also a couple of other common proverbs and sayings. That I
Don't
would
forget the favoured
imagine
fish.
will bring them in.
Would other
As we
classics
are
be
providing them
like,
with food.
the night is early, my dawn?
Some that I
Or
would imagine that both Shamash and Abard remember with their earlier roles is blood remembers is a common saying or a proverb. Other colloquial phrases would be by the nines Olkirs or Tam's beard, being like a
Tam's
kind of
beard.
exclamation. Other more kind of ceremonial religious phrases would be the weave bends to the worthy, blood to power, will to flame.
See, all of these phrases.
It's a lot of phrases. I'll do my best
Some
to
you may
remember
have heard
them.
of.
The dawn doth yearn for supper.
I've heard of one before. I think it's just say, then pay with your life, and then you immediately
Pay with
start
your blood.
Oh, sorry, then pay with your blood. Sorry, that was it.
Jump on my sword while you still can.
But you can, yes, but you must say it with a smile and a laugh because it's understood, of course, that you actually don't mean that.
Continental way.
Then pay with your blood.
Play.
Well, I'll tell you what, you fat little cunt.
No, I think that's a gnomish saying.
Nice.
Just to be clear, Abard is cast Eagle Splendor on Medica, so he's got advantage on any charisma checks. So that would apply to persuasion or intimidation rolls.
Okay.
Why don't you save that until we're there?
It lasts, so let's just assume I'm going to cast that like when we seem to be reasonably close.
Sure.
It's a permanent change to Medica's character.
Yeah.
I can give two characters a 7-day boost to their AC if they are willing to make a sacrifice. Only just saying.
I will sacrifice.
What sort of
What's
sacrifice
that?
are we
We need-
talking about? But a
All I
tree?
need is 2 willing party members, and power can be yours.
Only one valet between the two of us. That was a sacrifice, was it not, my friend?
Yeah, Medica starting watch Finan and who's the other little one? Okay, there's 2. Who is the third one? No, that one. Yeah, I can sacrifice 3 people. What can you give me?
Shit.
No. You've got to. It's got to apply to both of you. You've both got to be willing to make a sacrifice to each other. Sort of a bonding thing between two.
What kind of sacrifice?
You have to exchange a bit of freedom for each other. It's sort of a bonding between 2 souls.
Bit of freedom.
Yes, you have to give a bit of yourself to the other partner.
Like my toe.
Your whole
My
self.
finger. Oh,
You
A
have
bit
to.
of your whole self.
Yes, you have to make a commitment to support and assist each other for time infinite.
Are you trying to get us to marry each other?
What? I see you're familiar with the rituals.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
I've heard I've heard of this. Marriage? We halflings don't go in for that sort of thing. We do a hand fastening instead.
Ah, I see.
So,
We Dragonborn don't tend to marry until our 50s. Until then, we are, what do you say, play the field.
Jesus.
so I'm just going to post a couple of images in of just what roughly red wizards if they look like.
Oh,
And the
incredible.
things they
Yeah.
got to in their spare
Sick.
time.
I like the cantina scene in the last one.
If you look at it in detail, they're actually sacrificing a serpent thing in a cauldron, which is quite an interesting image. But
Yeah.
Standard
as
Saturday
you
night
prepare
out.
yourselves as part of your disguising, I would like, as we kind of finish this session, just in the last couple of minutes, I would like to, who is being kind of disguised into a Red Wizard of Thay, and how do you perform that transformation as part of a group collective? Think of it as like getting someone ready for a night out, but you're all collectively helping. What are the things that happen, and how do you transform these people, and who exactly is it? We've got Finn and Medica. Is that the two people?
I have a request. You're going to have to shave my head.
What color is the cloak of protection?
Ooh, the cloak of protection is kind of like a grey purple.
Purple.
I'm trying to remember exactly what it looks like. It's got an image.
It's like a
Probably
giant
looking at-
Fabergé egg, that
Here you
torture
go.
scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. It's in the chat. That's what the cloak of protection looks like. Oh,
No.
it's not
No.
actually displayed the image. How do I display the image? There you go.
Ooh.
There's a little red underneath there. Maybe
Perhaps
I
wear it
just turn
inside
the
out.
cloak around. Yeah.
Inside
To
out.
be fair,
It just protects
so
everyone
actually-
from you.
so someone did say they were good. They were looking to see if there are any cloaks left. There's like a change of clothes on the airship. Whoever that was, I'd allow you to make me an investigation check as you try and source these things.
I believe that was myself. Come on.
A high roll, you're gonna find one. A lower roll, you might have to improvise.
15.
Okay.
That's reasonably high. Reasonably.
The AC is not high enough.
I would say that you find one Red Wizards of Thay robe, but if you're going to disguise two people, you're going to have to improvise for the second.
Well, we don't need to because what's his face? Finnan? Not Finnan. Medica can have the one that we find, and Finnan is using
True.
his magic armor. So
Yes.
we're all good, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. You're all
We
good
do
then.
need some cloaks for the rest of us, though, to look like
Cultists.
what are they called? Cultists.
So, I would ask you all to roll a stealth check to determine how good a disguise you will build to look like cultists. So,
Abard,
Medica and Finnan, you're fine.
Okay.
Abard has been keeping a cultist's helmet for a very long time.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
For possibly this moment, I was wondering if would that give me an advantage on said check.
Yeah, allow it.
So it's a stealth check.
Well, that's dog shit, Sam.
It doesn't fit. I've had it for months. It doesn't fit.
It's either really tight or really,
God.
really loose.
Oh my word. $12.
Oh, these are some ass rolls.
Yeah, that's
Do I
alright.
need to roll for this, or
Yeah, it's stealth.
sure? All right.
That's a bit better. With a +9, you'd expect more though.
Yeah, for sure. It's just below average.
I only got a 12 with a +9.
Oh my word, Arthur, what the hell?
Damn.
Well, actually, I might re-roll this for this tactical mind thing. So I might roll a d10.
Oh, wait a minute, I can do that as well. Hold on. Hold on. What have I got?
I get to add 7 to my roll, so 19.
19.
Nice.
Wait.
I imagine in that, like,
wait,
Zephyros
what's
is
the
like,
short-
"Oh, you look terrible," and then as you start to improvise, a bit more, much better.
I can, once a short rest, and I'll make ability check or saving throw, use a feature Dark One's own luck to add d10 to my roll. So I'm going to add d10 to my roll. Where are we?
Swing and roll 1.
Oh,
Great. Well, there we go. Up to 15.
Not great, not bad. Okay. The
Yeah.
Okay,
Does that work?
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Right, just gonna take a snapshot of those. That will determine the quality of your outfits. And I'm gonna just figure out some math behind it, but it will also impact your ability to provide a convincing display for our next session. With this,
Excellent.
I'd imagine the last thing you do before you head off into the ocean is Zephyros would cast a scrying spell once more on the conch. And you would see this ship passing through the ocean. And I think I shared it with everyone last time. I think I shared a handout with everyone last time, didn't I? Of what
the Morgoth.
the ship, the Morgoth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see that same sight of the ship, like a catamaran pulsing through the waves and through the sea at high speed. You don't see much more than that ship. But it is well crewed. And it's small in its stature when you think about space around it. Stealth will be hard, but done correctly, could be a very successful method. So, next session, we will enter to the seas and stumble upon the Morgoth, of where King Hecaton is held hostage and prisoner.
Cool.
Practice your Thayan phrases. Be your best spies. And hope for high rolls, both in persuasion, stealth, and other means. Otherwise, things could go very differently. Cool. Apologies
Sweet.
for the pants internet.
It's all good.
It's better now, I think, as well.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely seems to have been caused by Netflix earlier.
Hmm.
But yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, GG, man. I'm going to duck off straight away, but I'll catch you guys next
All
week.
good, man.
Cool.
Oh, is
Catch
it-
you later.
Cheers,
Ladies,
dude.
gin.
Take it easy.
Bye.
There you go.